The blue hour. The sirens started during the last blue hour, the world outside burning in a strange, unearthly glow. Lucy lingered in her grandmother's old farmhouse, windows boarded, lanterns off, the air sticky with petrichor from a summer rain. The air inside held the scent of dust and lavender, half smothering the crawling dread. She pressed her ear against the wall. Silence, then, a distant warble, metal scraping over field stones, a guttural echoing in the distance that set the hair on her arms upright. They called the beings Navigators, and the news said their ships were the size of cathedrals, casting cobalt light like ripples across the landscape. Grandmother Ruth was in the kitchen, muttering prayers in Polish, slicing bread with trembling hands. Lucy took charge. She always had since her parents vanished in the first wave. She checked the cellar door's latches, 3, all bolted, counted their meager rations, and peered through a ragged hole in the boards. A field, once golden, now bathed in blue. The cows were gone. So were the neighbors. A deep pulse thudded through the sky. The farmhouse groaned under it. Lucy thought of an MRI she once had, the claustrophobic magnetism humming, except this sang deep into the bones. She watched shadows slither along the horizon. Figures, tall and wrong, walking the fields. She ducked back, heart stuttering. "They're closer tonight," she whispered. Ruth's hands shook so badly the loaf crumbled between her knuckles. "Don't look at them," she hissed. "If you see their faces." Lucy had heard the stories, eyewitnesses struck blind or mad, hands clawing their own faces, muttering riddles in languages that weren't real. But it wasn't fear of sight that kept her trembling, it was the slow, deliberate pacing of the Navigators, never seeming to hurry, yet each night they grew closer. A new sound, a clockwork ticking, impossibly fast, behind the walls. Ruth swore and threw salt across the threshold. "Don't move, child." Lucy's skin prickled. The ticking migrated toward the cellar door. Blue light seeped through cracks between the floorboards, followed by a chill. The pulse in the air synced with her own heart.